This one's going out to all the Mad God minions out there. I love you guys. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MadgodMachinations. I'm, of course, the Madgod, and today we're going to be, well, as the screen says, you are playing the Stanley Parable. And of course, I'm joined by Arkalight.
Hey guys.
I like that you actually waved.
I know. Every time. Every time there's a wave. I don't know why, but there's a wave.
You didn't see that, ladies and gentlemen. We did actually wave at you. We waved at the screen, so we waved at the game. Hi, new game. Yeah, obviously Total Biscuit just put out his WTF is the Stanley Parable. Everyone's going to be playing this game now, including us, because why the fuck? Who doesn't want to have a weird English voice tell the Irish what to do? That's just history.
Because that's never happened before, ever.
That's a thing. Of course, we have the phone in front of us just in case anyone were to subscribe or comment right now.
Survey says
nobody
no.
just yet. Nobody just yet. But we will wait. We will wait. And soon we shall have people.
It does seem to be a running theme. Every time we record something, it happens.
Well, yeah, it's better than normally you get text
Stanley
messages.
worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment
I would
of
die.
the orders.
How shitty would it be to be the
Though
manager
he
of these
made
people?
exactly
Right, you didn't hit your target for button pushing.
Stanley was happy.
Stanley was happy. That's what we took from that.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
He changed
Something he would
James.
never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single
full hour
order
nearly.
had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
What fucking meeting would you
Never
have
in
though?
all his
The button
years at
pusher
the
union.
company had this happened.
They wouldn't-
This
they wouldn't have
complete
union meetings on
isolation.
company time.
Something was very clearly wrong.
No, you wouldn't.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
We have
he
no
got
wits.
up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Did you just find a menu? All right. I just want. What? There's no Chinese here. What? Unless Stanley's Chinese, but no. Arkalight just found a menu. But
Yes.
now the thing about the Stanley's Parable is every time we make a decision, that voice will start talking. For example,
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I really can't.
What if he had to make a decision?
Pressure!
Oh my God!
Outcome fell under his responsibility.
What if it goes
He had
wrong? I
never
could
been
trip
trained for that.
over a chair.
Chip over.
This couldn't go
Making
anywhere
chips.
except backward. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
I like this.
And here I can be happy forever.
We watched that part last time.
I will be
Yeah.
happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed.
Oh, now there's one thing I will say. This game is going to crash a lot.
Days. Had years gone by? He no longer
Oh.
had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew
Oh
for
shit!
sure
I made that
beyond
decision, and now I have to live
was
with
that
it.
if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Oh, balls.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
You
Soon,
seem to have broken the game
somehow,
already,
this
Madgod.
will
I
end.
locked myself
He
in the
will be
room.
spoken to.
Use the
Be
mug.
told what to do.
The mug will say,
Now it's just a
I can't
little bit
Batter
closer.
the door with the mug.
Now it's even
No.
Chair.
Here it comes.
"Oh, yeah." If you make a decision like close the door, apparently you can't undo it unless I have broken the game. But yeah, and then the game ends, and then we start all over again because that is what happens.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was
That was
Stanley
that
Parable.
playthrough. Wow. Now let's leave.
Okay.
Oh.
Apparently, we're not allowed to interact with other people's offices.
No.
Stanley decided to
Oh.
go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others.
Busy,
so the
he's a
thought
needy
of
bitch.
total solitude was terrifying to
Yes.
him.
Yes, he is.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Where's Stanley?
Fuck
Turn off
you.
the monitor.
Fuck you all. Oh, I can't turn it on. Oh.
We broke it.
4:30.
No.
Be a bro. 4:30. What? No. Oh wait, no, there they are. Okay.
was gonna say, this number system makes no sense.
Oh, I thought that
I
was.
gotta be fair. Stanley's doing well for himself. He's not out in the rabble. He's got his own room.
There's the question. As 427, is it the golf rules, and the closer to 1 he gets, he's better, or is it the higher he gets, up to 999? Because obviously these lot, they all have cubic up
Things.
That was just a bunch of following people. I don't know why they're telling me that, but okay. It's stupid iPhone Twitter. But yeah, because obviously 430 gets up to room, or 430 to 427. But all these people don't. But yet 437 does. This is a problem, people. You know, we need to figure out the management system of this place so we know how to operate in the office politics. Fuck it.
Basically, it's failed.
Yeah.
So where exactly are we
Who the
taking?
fuck is this?
That's a door that doesn't open. That's what that is.
But they all have no. Oh.
It's probably the stairs.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well played, voice in the sky. This is like playing Dungeons and Dragons, or yeah,
Input
D&D.
received.
Where's no? Let me input more.
That's what she said.
Hey. Oh, 457.
We don't talk to those people in 457. I will say this game is
Confusion is. I think it's built on Half-Life.
yeah, because that's always a win.
It's Half-Life. Ooh, 416. Oh no. I am just literally going to touch everything.
That's why he made the reference of you touching all the things.
Yeah, I assume that, but I'm going to stick with it. It's an idea. It's my coping
When Stanley came to a set
Shit.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did he?
What?
So we have 2 open doors, and the commentator, the narrator, has said we entered the door on the left.
But he's English. Inherently, I'm going to go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh fuck.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
That is exactly why I did the thing.
Of course. It's not because we didn't try.
What the fuck is going
Some
on?
shit's it's going to be Outlast all over again.
Oh god. I don't have a camera though. Hello.
Anybody?
Ooh. Must be a meeting room.
No.
Or where you do like a training room role plays.
Woo. We'll play. Yeah.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
That's some good blue room.
Oh yeah. It's actually quite relaxing in here, I must say.
It's the blue room.
If Outlast had this room.
Yes,
Oh.
really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yeah, bitches.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
No!
open door on his left.
Okay.
Okay, so
There's a door.
no, the guy said on the left again.
Part of me just doesn't want to listen to the narrator.
No, fuck him. That didn't close. Huh.
Stanley was so
Fuck!
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Fuck you, voice.
Yeah. I go my own way.
Yeah. Where the hell am I?
It looks like some sort of factory floor.
What kind of fucking company is this?
It's got button pushy people and like a forklift area, and do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death.
I like how there's a penalty for jumping off the cut. Like, we'll charge you for dying. So,
Yeah, so, do you know, if you die, we'll charge you £5,000.
dollars.
Look, Stanley, I
We're
think perhaps
American.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Damn right.
Is there someone you've been neglecting, Stanley? Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
Arkalight?
stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Sure.
Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who? There's a girl?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is this her?
Is she this way? Fuck.
See, part of me thinks that narrator guide is literally going to fuck us over.
You think everything's gonna fuck us over, though?
Let's be honest, most things do.
You have a point.
This is not unfounded. There's the scary door.
Can I turn on these lights?
No.
Can I pick up this flattened cardboard box?
As a weapon of some description?
I could hide behind. I could. Solid snake!
Yes!
Crouchy, crouchy, crouch.
Where's the box?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
She's
If
ringing
you
me.
can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What the fuck did I just do?
Apparently you picked up a phone.
I did shit. I really should have gone.
What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Motherfucker!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What? Motherfucker! I knew he was gonna fuck us over.
I feel really sad.
Yeah. The reader guy fucked Stanley over.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What?
Press E on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
No! No! Fuck you!
The reader guy is gonna kill us.
Probably, but fuck it, I'm making a stand.
Don't think the game's gonna go any further until you press the button.
Go look at my fake wife.
Who has very small, strange-looking breasts.
Indeed!
Think you lingered a little too long on those.
Look at him there,
Fucker.
pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Fuck you!
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Yep.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
TV!
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Oh god, I'm trapped in a
The
room with this
thought
bitch.
excited
Yep.
him terribly.
And a sociopath.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Trapped in a small room with a creepy-looking mannequin and a psychopathic, crazy narrator
As he
making you do
wandered
shit.
through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and
don't like this.
destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
I don't
Surely
like this
there's an
game
answer
anymore.
down some new path,
Oh.
mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
This is... what?
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
Oh, fuck.
In reality, all
You
he's doing is
motherfucker.
pushing the
You're putting
same
me back
buttons
in the
he
room
always
slowly
has.
but surely.
Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets.
Oh,
the
you
more
dicks.
he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me?
Oh,
How can I
wait.
tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press 3 to question that.
He didn't tell me not to or not.
I don't know. Let's see
Oh,
what
fuck,
I
happens.
suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
To be a
Not so
dick.
different, I suppose.
Fuck you, voice in the
I'll
sky.
try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I...
What?
Oh god. Well, that's that one. That's 2 deaths so far we've had in this first playthrough of this game.
I'm confused at this game, I must
Is this
say.
what religion is actually like?
Is this what death is?
Are we in hell? Why are we still in Wales?
What the fuck?
Right, fuck. Oh. Is there a run button, I wonder?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
Do what he says
never
this
functioned
time.
well by himself, and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do what he tells you. It's crazy. It's the meeting room! Woo!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other co-workers, resent co-workers for not supporting you. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay.
Oh, okay. I do feel much count. Oh.
Everyone is unique.
You most of all. Yeah!
Woo!
I feel motivated. I'm gonna go press. No, wait, no! I'm not gonna press button. Oh. Oh. Doesn't make
Numbers.
mathematical sense.
Indeed. What the fuck?
Prophets.
Which, do a thing, question mark, profits.
Bi-quarterly post-review. Oh god, we're... Accountancy! Run away!
Fuck! Ah, safe.
I need instructions.
Man in the sky. Should we go in the broom closet? I don't trust the small room.
Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's a broom. You can have the broom and attack the man in the sky. Somehow.
No, we can't attack the man in the sky. He is all... Oh. There we go.
We are safe from the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Are we going to do what he tells us this time?
Yes, we're going to do exactly what he tells us, and nothing else.
This
Ooh.
has got some sort of a burlesque sort of feel to it.
You would go there, wouldn't you?
Of course I would. Executive bathroom. It's
Oh.
not for you, Stanley.
Oh.
This is employee number 2.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct
Stuff
code
is happening.
by sheer luck. Amazing.
What are we in,
He
like
stepped
MI6
into the
or
newly
something?
opened passageway.
I will say, before we go through there, am I the only one thinking that this room is a lot taller than it has any right to be?
Well, you know, when you get to this level of management, you get the tall office.
But seriously, how tall do you need to be to have an office?
Maybe he's a really small man.
He's overcompensating for something.
Yeah, probably. If we get a portal gun, I'm going to be so happy.
He's supposed to go in there.
He didn't.
Did he specify?
No! Oh God! Did I die?
I think you died.
No! I didn't mean to die. I'm confused. I'm starting to run out of options of things to do. Where else could I have gone?
Was there somewhere on the right? Because you went left and pressed the button.
I did, didn't I? I don't know. I am deeply already confused by Stanley's Parable.
Yes.
Maybe something's about to happen now, and it'll be awesome, and we'll finally find out what's
It
happening.
doesn't say it's like died or anything. It's
No.
just loading.
No, it's, you know.
Maybe we were just being negative about it.
Yeah, we need to stop doing that.
Yeah.
We're meant to be cheery Irish people.
This game, I called it that he was going to fuck us over.
Deeper into the building,
You said that about everyone,
Stanley
though.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay.
Crouch. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck that.
That'll take
Stanley
fucking
walked
forever.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
bollocks.
Control Facility.
Escape.
He said I go that way.
But he was also saying that you're starting to question things. So maybe you're allowed to escape. You're scared, aren't you?
I don't know what to do!
There's so many decisions. Do you go left or do you go right?
Fuck it, we're going this way.
You gotta listen to him.
I do not trust... Hang on. This is written in crayon. Fuck that. That's a nice font.
But it's the mind control facility. And it's a dark, dark room with a button. There's a button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's like a game of Tetris going on up there. Quick! Did-it-it-did-it-it-did-it-it.
Ah, Tetris.
Hang on.
I am the king of Tetris.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their
The
true
fuck?
nature
That hurt
revealed.
my eyes.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. Lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What? Another button. Push it. Fired. Someone got fired.
104. Who else got fired?
Oh.
601?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible.
That's so sore in my eyes.
Be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Dick.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Don't like this guy.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do I do that?
Yes, how does one simply break the system?
I would very much like to break the system. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna guess it's the facility. Oh.
There's a big red button on your. Oh, that's number 5.
Hang on. 5. There must be then 1 somewhere.
Logic would dictate that there should be a 1. Yes.
That's a 3. Is that a 1 over there? I'm gonna guess that's.
It's a something.
Aha!
So 1, 2, and 3 was over there, wasn't it?
Yep.
Push all the buttons.
I'm gonna. Hang on.
0, 1, 4, 2, 0.
I'm not even gonna try.
0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1.
My mother is a saint! You dick.
Nah.
Oh, dude. Where's number 4? What? No, number 4! There's number 5. There's number 3 over there. So number 4 must be... Dick! Don't dick with me, game!
It's like, aha, it is hidden.
Where is number 4?
Who does number 4 work for?
There's no number... Oh.
There's a big button that you cannot do anything with.
No, it's just a big light, apparently. Oh. There's no number 4. Oh, fuck you then. Oh, hang on. There it is.
Found it.
Do-do-do-do.
Run.
I really wish there was a run button. Is there a run button? Hang on. To the options! Edit keys. Duck. There's a strafe, but why? But no run.
At some point, you're probably going to need to strafe past stuff.
I really hope not. I don't think Stanley's prepared for this. In any way. 4. I'm going to have a feeling I'm going to come back here and do this all over again.
Yep, there's probably going to... Now that you've pushed the thing, press the buttons in this order.
Oh. Don't make me do that, game. Be a bro, game. Boys, you gonna be cool.
This game is going to fuck you over.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Oh, balls.
And it's over and we're dead again.
I think we are dead again. Are we dead again? Am I dead? Or have I broken the game? I do not know. Oh.
There's dramatic music.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't know. Oh.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Yeah.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
We did awesome, ladies and gentlemen.
And yet,
Well done.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
That makes no sense.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
Did I just win?
The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility
Oh, I'm
of a
good.
new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
No, I bet this is all
And
mind
Stanley
controlled,
was
making
happy.
you believe this is what's happening. Wait for it. Wait.
I beat
for
the game. Achievement unlocked. So,
Quickest game ever.
wow, there must be other things to do then.
It's gotta be because.
Wow, I just spent a tenner on this last night.
Well done there, Madgod.
Ah, don't that's interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've just seen how to beat Stanley's Parable. Do exactly what the voice in the sky tells you. Don't deviate.
And you'll be done in 5 minutes.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm guessing. I'm just trying to think what else I could do because I thought there was like tons of different options you could do.
Yeah, well, we found one of the options, which was
Well-
the phone call thing, getting
Yeah.
stuck in the room and then starting again.
Locking the door on yourself.
Yeah, that was one. We could have gone downstairs instead of up.
We could have gone downstairs instead of up. That was the thing. So is that the next choice we go to?
Possibly.
All right, then we got to run through that. Alternatively, when we answer the phone and the wife's
Oh,
in
hang
there.
on.
No, we're back. No.
This is a different room. Oh, no, what?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is different.
Oh. Now it's suddenly different. Yeah.
This is not the room we started in last time.
What? Oh shit! That.
What the fuck? Welcome to the whiteboard ending. There's smudgy things at the top.
Okay, this is the whiteboard ending.
Stanley went around touching every little thing.
Fuck
in the
yeah, he
office,
did.
But it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
We'll follow his instructions again this time. And go downstairs instead of up. Meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
shut up, man in the sky.
disbelief, Stanley did. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Not again! I won't be part of this. I'm coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his
He got
boss's
pissy
office.
about you going in the broom closet. Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Wait a
All
minute.
because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Shit.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in
Holy
a
shit,
single
I'm in an
moment
infinite
for
loop.
No reason
Yep.
at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Crazy.
I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Holy fuck, I'm actually floating!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star.
We're obviously going to have to find...
And it too appeared.
Oh,
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's
I'm just gonna keep running.
While
Right.
he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very
my
odd
brain!
and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep,
let's
he
let him
doesn't have
talk
to
for a
take
bit. There's a lot of
responsibility
running
for
around.
himself?
My head hurts.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I didn't like how he said that.
Stanley began screaming.
Bollocks!
Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a
Going
boss.
backwards
I have
this
an
time.
office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, fuck.
Bollocks.
Did I just give myself a brain hemorrhage?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She
What?
rose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, So it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I am
so confused right now. What is going the fuck on?
What?
Ow, my brain. Even Madgod logic can't oh fuck, I'm back here again. Oh.
But it's the original room
All
now.
his co-workers
I missed
were
you.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dick.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I don't know. I'm gonna go right.
When Stanley came to a set
What,
of
and then
two
go
open,
left?
this
I have no
was
fucking
not the
idea.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes,
Yes, it's
this
nice.
room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. We haven't gone this way.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Are you sure? No, don't go that way. Go
That's
down.
the meeting room. Right, that's where I'm going. Down the fucking stairs. Oh shit, I did this voice. Fuck you! Light.
Fuck you, dude.
Am I already... This could potentially be a shortcut to the escape route. This time I will take the escape route.
Escape.
Escape. I will trust the crayons.
Crayons.
Crayons, I like crayons.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Okay, only one option.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
You wanker!
Oh, dick.
No,
Nope.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That truck's gonna be... Oh, no, it's not. Oh, we're in this room.
Oh, hell.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What?
This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No, oh! God, dicks! Oh, motherfucker!
This guy is such a dick.
Oh, oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game angers me in many, many ways.
Right. This time what I'm gonna do.
When
Escape.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay,
my brain is actually
it's an
in
adventure.
pain.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Find the stuff. What? What?
My brain is in so much tatters right... Hang on. I can't see any numbers. Right, those way all lead into each other.
Those two, don't touch those, because those are the main ones.
Those two?
Yeah.
Fuck those two.
Go in there.
Okay, we're going in here. What is over here?
Here's a thing.
Oh, I am so fucking confused.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, fuck
I
off.
find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Oh, it's
Okay,
an
let's
infinite
give it a
loop.
shot. Why not?
Oh! They keep putting me in infinite loops.
So cruel.
You wankers. Oh. I miss you, room.
All of his co-workers were gone.
We
What
know.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fuck you, 416. Oh, balls.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
This guy. What?
Oh! It's like... Ow. I can hear your stomach rumbling from here.
I'm hungry.
Have some help.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I hate you so much, voice. What the fuck is going on?
What? It's cabin in the woods.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!
Woo!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Woo!
Oh,
I'm awesome. I win.
I don't feel right about this at all.
I do.
Both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Shut
Some
up.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I did though. I did
Okay?
win.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
You wanker. Dumb.
This is like cruel and unusual punishment.
I did beat the game by obeying him completely,
Yes.
and thus gaining my freedom from having to obey commands.
Yet now it's all weird.
I don't know. Once you...
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay, this is new. Follow the line.
Okay.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in
pretentious
fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going by the
If
line.
my experience of your existence rests inside of
Shut
your
up, narrator.
subjective experience of this office. Is this office, in fact,
How
the
the
skeleton
fuck?
of my own relative experiential
Man, it's
mental
trolling.
subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I
can't
think what
follow
we
it.
need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Polka! See the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, this is such a mess.
Cut the music. Go back.
Oh.
And look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay.
Oh.
Are we looking for like a secret on the fern or something?
Fuck that. I missed the music now.
Indiana Jones, the secret of the fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
The fuck? Hey, we're back here.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
Hey, another
after
person got
everything we've
fired.
been
I
through.
think that's the one we
you
commented on
I can't
earlier.
take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Oh, fuck. This is going to be just... I'm going to upload this just one part and just call it the Irish get head fucked.
Yep.
Oh.
This is one of the trippiest games I've ever been a part of.
You
God.
know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
Goddamn, it's all the hell.
This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Music time.
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Oh god, he's...
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready
Infinite
for
loot.
it.
I don't spit...
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley.
Well played,
I'd also
Line.
like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm actually following the... Bye, Line! Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Yay!
From here, the story is in our control.
Woo.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
Ooh, a red
so I
line.
know that each door has to lead
Different.
somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're
Opposite
going?
way the arrow tells me to go.
Since the answer is clear yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Yeah. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
I've been playing this for 15 fucking minutes!
That's what this is. It's all one giant ending. And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Find a
My mind
bookstore,
goes
get
blank
bored and
simply
leave.
because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
No, I don't want to do it.
Stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
Did we win?
whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So,
Not the
okay.
philosophy.
Okay.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the
What's in the
destination.
chair?
So I hope that's where we are.
I
All I have in this room!
We'll
If
find
I'm
out.
going to be stuck in the room, I want to at least sit down.
Well, in the meantime,
Ow! What the fuck?
I don't know. I think the game just fucked over the narrator. Karma's a bitch.
Fuck you, narrator. Huh?
Yeah, bitches. I have no idea what the fuck is going on anymore, but this is going to be one hilarious hour and a half of playthrough in one chunk.
Yep.
Oh.
Considering.
Oh god, we're back again.
Oh my god.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it
We
mean?
know.
Stanley
know.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, what, do
When
we go
Stanley
downstairs
came
this
to a
time?
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of
Full of
art.
loungy
But
goodness.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Not going to take the door this time.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
not
incredible
gonna
he
answer the
wasn't
phone?
fired years ago.
I have a plan,
Ah.
I think.
Would you?
Look, Stanley,
Would you care
I
to
think
share?
perhaps we've
Oh, there's a
gotten off
door.
on the wrong foot
I know.
here. I'm not your enemy, really.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Time
I
this.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Wait for
but the
it.
fact is that the
Do it.
story has been about
Wait
nothing
for
but
it.
you all this time.
I see what you're going to do.
There's someone you've
Wait
been
for
neglecting,
it.
Stanley.
Whoop.
Someone you've... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Nice.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Oh shit, we're back in the
Let me
garage.
prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Through the red door, you say?
Apparently I walked through the red door. I think I've beaten Mr. Man. I'm just going to see if this was a message that is any... Hello to Mark Epagero. I think that's how you spell your name. And you just subscribed to us on YouTube. Thank you. That's quite nice of you.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you
Yes.
see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Good.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running,
Hang
just
on.
the way you're doing right now.
with
Don't you
the
see that it's
infinite
killing
loop
us,
again.
Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Hang on. This is what the confusion ending said it would do.
Are we still stuck in the confusion ending?
I don't know anymore. Because there was a part where we walked into blackness, was there not? He forgets.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
A light? If we end up...
There we go. We just had a bit of an audio drop. All tough.
Here. Yes. beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment
have
with
entered
this place,
the Twilight
Stanley,
Zone.
I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Nobody cares for your happiness. Well, we can go down. Leave. Do we want to stay in the happy place, or do we want to
I do like the pretty colours, if I'm completely honest with you, but that's because I'm attracted to shiny things.
No, wait. Where are you going?
the Domino's room?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I'm not going to fall. I've yet to fall ever.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
What?
Oh, it's a suicide room!
Oh, cool.
Whee!
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Stanley
Now,
is superhuman.
Please get back to the other room.
Pretty room.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can.
Can you
If
go
we
off
stop
the edge?
moving,
Probably.
we just have to stop moving.
But I've been told to stop moving now.
Okay. So, oh, there's different colours.
Which is the thing, yeah, I was going to go, hang on. It's all gone terribly wrong.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Let's go jump off the stairs again.
Let's see if Stanley can survive another
What
death
do
drop.
you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Nothing.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for... Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Off the
And
edge.
you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Can I go off the edge?
Probably could, but I want to see what happens. Because I can go off the edge at any time. But I think this could be a test of patience right now.
I have failed this test.
Yeah, you failed this test long ago. Partly I'm doing this also to troll you. You just sit here and watch it.
It's like, ah! What the hell?
I'm just... Fuck it. No, I can't! No!
Damn it!
I am trapped in this room forever. God damn. I should have gone through the other door.
Yep.
I'm going to try and kill myself again.
No, perhaps not.
Let me die without me having to restart. Because I'm
My
not...
God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Yes.
Am I reading the situation correctly? Or
Yes.
maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Yay! Wait, no.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Okay.
There we go.
Finally got out of that room at least.
Right, next time we'll go back the way we came, but this time we'll go through the blue door.
Ooh.
Unless he says something. Which I don't think so, because this is the ending screen. Nope.
All of his co-workers were gone.
My
What could
brain
it mean?
hurts.
My brain hurts
Stanley
too, but
decided to go to the
I'm,
meeting room.
I'm actually
Perhaps
surprised I
he
still had that.
simply missed a
So,
memo.
that's a thing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
You
And
voiced.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes, he did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Yes, he does.
Just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait
Look,
for
Stanley,
it.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
Hang on.
wrong foot
Can
here.
you drop
I'm
down
not your
properly
enemy,
as well?
really, I'm not.
That's what I'm looking
I
at now.
realize that investing your
there's an
trust
open
in someone
door.
else can be difficult.
Yeah, down
but
there,
the
that's
fact
what I saw.
is that the story has been about nothing but
There's
you
also a door over there.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to
Yes.
you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this,
You are
but
an
I
evil,
really do want to
evil,
help you,
evil
to show
man.
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
There was no
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Shit.
Stanley walked through the red. All right, fine, go ahead. You want to
Beat
know
you,
so
fucker.
badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
I won't.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for
Dick.
nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new
He's
design.
really,
and
really
give me some
pissy, isn't he?
feedback.
He really is now because I've.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What the fuck?
It's the developer shit.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking
Troll
or
face.
engagement with your surroundings? Does that
Troll,
sound
troll, la, la,
good? Think we can
la, la.
do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
What the fuck?
I am none of these people.
What is this?
This is me. I have not been playing. Oh. I've already done it though.
What?
I am so. Right, fuck it. Oh, you dick.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
What the fuck have I done? The blue door is a horrible, horrible door.
Yep.
It leads to an.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Nope, let the baby die.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over.
Good, we beat him.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I wonder where we're going to wind up next.
I think this is still the confusion thing.
We haven't been to a bookstore yet.
Bet this is a bookstore.
Oh god. Please don't be a bookstore. Please don't say that this game predicted what I was going to do ahead of what I was going to do. This game may be self-aware. Are we in a game? Are we in the Matrix?
This is the Matrix.
Oh god, this is going to be a horrific video. You better watch this, ladies and gentlemen.
There is going to be so much...
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck
No.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
I can't jump.
Is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please,
Pretentious
step
dick.
inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
I am literally playing Minecraft in this game.
Yep.
What did I do to deserve this hell?
It is all kinds of evil.
It's actually playing the Minecraft music. Well played, sir.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No.
This is going to go bad.
Of course it's gonna go bad. This guy's been fucking with us all day.
This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh fuck. Call of Duty! Can this play all the stupid populist games?
All of the games.
All of the games. If we did this as one playthrough, because obviously we're recording this in one sitting. If we did this all in one... Goddamn us.
Yep.
Goddamn. This is going to be just a mindfuck video. I will upload this for like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so then everyone could just sit all evening and just be confused.
They will be tripping so many balls.
Oh my god. I'm just going to name this all the endings and just get all the traffic of people complaining. Because it's not all the... I'm in Portal!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Oh, I didn't get a portal gun.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking.
Oh God!
Stanley. Your forte.
Ah.
I'm literally playing Portal.
Genius.
Fail.
Fuck you, Square.
Woo! Beat the puzzle.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity.
Hooray!
I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made.
Fucked you up, though.
Thought won't last long.
Fucking
Goodbye,
dick.
Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Go down the scary dark hole. Because there's things down there.
That worked! Fuck me!
No, this is the confusion ending. I'm sure there was a thing in that said about the unfinished office.
Oh. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Shit.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
This is so.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm just gonna wander in the darkness.
I truly do not like this game.
So, is that your professional review there, James?
That is my professional review on this game. In many, many ways, it angers me. And
I'm luckily already insane.
yes.
So, this is pretty much my mind on a daily basis.
What?
427! Hey, that's me!
The fuck?
I can press buttons again.
I am actually sat here with my head hurting.
Nope. Nope. Did we
I
break the
wonder
game?
what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean
You
to this
create
world.
the confusion.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
This is the end.
Very soon. I can wait.
Okay, we're playing the waiting game. Oh,
Nope, the loading game.
I think he killed us. The dick.
I think so too.
Right. Time to find another ending.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
This is.
This is new.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Get away for it. I'll get you, you sneaky little bastard.
Nope.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's always the one on the left.
It's always the one on the left. He likes us to go, but that is also one of the most linear. So if we follow his advice, we don't go anywhere. Hello, Mason Steve, just subscribed us and commented. New subscriber, I saw Democracy Part 1 as my first vid by you. Thank you, Mason, Mr. Mason, and welcome to the channel. Everyone say nice things. You know, be friendly.
This was not the correct way to the
Fuck you,
meeting
voice.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Were you
well.
trapped in this hell right
Perhaps
now?
he wanted to
Yep.
stop by the employee
All kinds
lounge
of hell.
first,
All the
just
hell.
to admire it.
Oh dear.
Stanley felt lightheaded. butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right. Now we're going to go back to this room because we think there's other shit to do.
Yes.
Stanley was so
More
bad at
endings.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Right. Unfortunately, I don't have a jump on. Because then I jump over there. Otherwise, I'm not entirely sure I can survive this. I could try, but I'm not convinced I will.
No. You could probably penalty for misuse, penalty for thing. You could still jump off the cargo lift, so...
Yeah, but I can die.
But only when they let you?
I'm not really sure how I would survive this jump, though, because it'll immediately start... Fuck it. Whoop!
But in his
Nope.
eagerness to prove
Nope,
that he is
we
in
died.
control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Fucking
Good
hell.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Ah, dear. I am very powerful. I am Mad God. Urgh.
Fear the power of my control over this game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Right.
missed a memo.
Where else do we... Right, there's the escape ending then. Shall we go...
Escape.
We'll go for the escape end.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Whoop. Whoop.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
Nice.
out there.
Nice.
Dick.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Yeah,
boss's
Scappy's
office.
upstairs and then go
Yeah.
down, isn't it?
Yeah. I like how we still keep using escape. Escape.
Stepping into
There's
his
a
manager's
reference.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Yeah.
Everyone sway.
Get your lighters out.
This one's going out to all the Mad God minions out there. I love you guys.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Mad God is going to fuck your game up. He's
I gotta say, whoever came up with this game,
an evil genius of some description.
yes, because it takes a special kind of just crazy sickness to
Down with the sickness.
awesome song.
Oh dear. So now we trust the crowd.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
No, he
read
did not.
Mind Control Facility.
Stanley said, "Fuck
Although
you."
this passageway had the word escape written on it,
Escape.
the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yeah. Wait.
Wait, what?
Oh dear. I'm gonna die
The door
again.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep.
The Red Room. Wait for it. Okay.
If I wind up in Portal again, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Yep.
Especially since I don't get a portal gun. I want
What?
to do science.
Science. Yeah.
Sciences. Yeah.
Or it could be back in Minecraft.
Oh god. Ah! Ow.
Resident Evil.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it reflected that his life had been
Yes.
of no consequence. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted
We
this
will hide
end to
from-
his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh shit. Oh,
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body.
why is
killing
Margaret
him
Thatcher a
instantly.
narrator all of a sudden? Or not?
Dude!
The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Layout. Okay, this is cool.
Okay.
So, here's where we start, and we go through here,
Yeah.
and we wander through the offices. Oh, I need to go around
And
here.
then as soon as you hit the doors,
Yeah.
that's when everything changes.
And then the two doors. Once we're clear, the rest of the game emerges as an extension of it, an exploration of the
Filing cabinets!
office computers. The office, okay.
For the button sign section.
Sorry, we lost sound there for a second. So yeah, this is pretty cool.
Credits?
Oh, that's an optional credit I could just walk the fuck away from. It's quite
I
nice.
like that idea from credits.
Huh. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh, okay.
Must be.
I'm just seeing if that's actually something to do with YouTube. Yes, Mason Steed again. Hello, sir. Just tips for the game. I've stayed on or jump me to higher after this. Okay, so was I reused that? Yeah, so I got that right. Okay. This is pretty. This is like talking us through the development of the game.
Which is interesting. Okay.
Interesting. So, I'm deeply confused. I'm learning, and I don't like to learn. So immediately I'm a bit annoyed.
Be afraid of knowledge.
For a long time, we had an end that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Fortunately, I realized this was. So if you actually go in and restart, it gives you an ending. Okay. I don't. There we go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to
Very
control
much
one
so.
another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No,
No.
perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you...
Okay.
Is that what you said? Begin the game?
I guess so.
All of his co-workers were
Fuck!
gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go
this
to
is-
the meeting room.
Oh,
Perhaps he had
God.
simply missed a moment.
Trying to think what other options I have.
When Stanley
hang on.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
If I turn on the mind control machine, what happens?
Did we not turn it on last
No,
time?
last time we switched it off,
Yet
we got
there
freedom.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a
Whoop.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The boss's office.
Indeed.
Oh god, this is going to be one hell of a long video, but
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
oh no, he did it ahead of time. Fair play.
Well done, him.
They do learn. That's awesome. You gotta be fair. The fact that they're keeping track of how many times I've done this shit.
Well, that is good, because let's be honest.
Having the guy say the same thing over again will be boring. So that, you know, credit where credit's due. Yeah. Maybe what I might actually do is might just do a review video of this as well. Where I just take a chunk of
Stanley
Let's
walked
Play,
straight ahead through
and
the
we'll just
large
talk over
door
it
that
on what we
read
learned.
Mind
Yeah.
Control Facility.
Just in case you don't want to watch us play for 2 hours.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
I know.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Stanley
Did
knows.
he have the strength to find out?
Things do seem to be going quicker now, which is
There's
awesome.
always a positive.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives
What
of
the fuck
so
happened
many
to them anyway?
individuals reduced to images on a screen.
I kinda wanna
And
know.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Up we
No.
go.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's
We will
control.
defeat this game and
Never.
every. I can't believe we
It
beat
was
it so early though.
unthinkable.
I know.
Wasn't it?
Beat the game.
Was it
Oh.
even possible?
Okay.
Had he truly
what?
spent
That's
his
a thing?
entire life utterly blind to the world?
Off we go.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Is that a thing?
Controls
Oh, no.
No, it's
labeled
just
with
where the button
emotions.
for is.
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human
Bullshit.
life.
Yes, it
For he would dismantle the control. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the
Of
entire
course they
complex.
are.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this makes things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me,
5, 4, 3,
where
2,
we're
1.
going.
Yeah.
What all this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Fuck.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Yeah.
My goodness,
Hang on,
only
there's a green door
34
over there.
seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
3.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything.
What?
Something here
I
will
hit
save
3.
me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made
I think I know what it
humble.
is. So press
This is
the
not a
button on the
challenge.
screen, which is 1.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control
Think of
this
press
world,
one.
that's fine.
No, so press 1.
But I'm
Yeah, I
going
just
to
did.
destroy
No,
it
it's in press
first,
one there.
so you can't.
And then press
Take a look at the clock,
color.
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Thinking because there's different
Make it
color
Or
buttons.
don't. It's all the same
Press?
to me,
Yeah.
all a part of the joke. And believe me,
Maybe if you
I
press
will
the
be
button,
laughing
then
at
back
every
and
second
press.
of your inevitable
Yeah.
life from the moment
Color
we fade in
button.
until the moment I say, happily ever up.
There we go.
Dead.
I blewed up.
You got all blowed up.
All blowed up. Right, is there any other endings we can think of right now?
Not that I can think of, no.
I think we've got a lot of the fucking endings covered so far.
In an hour's worth of play.
And not, almost like almost an hour and a half, dude.
Oh,
We've been going for a very long time.
no wonder my brain hurts so much.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first. Just admire it.
Shut up.
The lounge was grand,
Shall I call him
majestic,
Frank?
perhaps, but
Frank!
eager to get back to business.
I don't want to talk to
Stanley
Frank.
took the first open door on his left.
Fuck you, Frank.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Right. Up we go.
Look, Stanley, I think
What,
perhaps
is it
we've
the phone
gotten
one?
off on the
Yeah.
wrong foot
Let's see if there's anything else I can do this
I'm
way,
not
because
sure
this seems
actually,
quite
really,
wonderful.
I'm not.
Quite
I
quick.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm
No,
not
I want to
asking
make
for
my own
me,
decisions, damn you.
I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stan.
Did you answer it?
I did. The plan. That was part of my plan.
I thought we were not going to answer it. Are you going to run away?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. Oh.
No! No!
Okay, there we go.
Didn't.
All right, now, I want you to come in and
Dude.
tell me.
It's not letting me leave.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Aha!
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Fuck! No! No! I don't want to go back in the room with the weird woman.
The creepy girl.
Oh,
The room
dear.
that just grows. And
Chuck Norris has subscribed us on YouTube.
Really? Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris, apparently. He has 6 subscribers himself.
That is not the real Chuck Norris.
we
then.
can. Ah, fuck it. Right. I think this is time to end this now.
Yep.
My brain hurts. Your brain's dead.
Yeah, oh, my brain went about 20 minutes ago. Properly went.
So, what do we think of the game?
The game is...
Fucking confusing.
Yes, and I don't really know what to make of it.
It's a game mocking games.
Yes.
Mocking games. Mocking games. Mocking games. Mocking us while we play the game. Quit to the main menu.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was another ending started.
Oh no, that would be like, oh fuck off!
So yeah, if you're in the mood for about an hour and a half of sheer mindfuckery,
Yep.
buy the Stanley's Parable.
Otherwise, stay away from it. For the love of God, if you want to be keeping your sanity
Right.
in one piece.
I think we got all the endings that I can think of. We went through the phone, we jumped off the cargo lift, we went through the red door, went through the blue door.
Went through the red door, the red door, the blue door, the blue door.
We went through the weird dream sequences. We turned off the machine. We switched on the machine. We tried to escape. We kind of escaped. We
And I bet there's still lots more endings that we haven't found.
we closed the door. We
Yeah.
followed the line. Yeah, I think we've pretty much chalked up most of the shit.
Yeah. In
And
one sitting.
let's never do this again.
Nope, never again.
Never again.
There will not be a second part of Stanley's Parable.
Unless we break this up into several parts. But yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for watching, gentlemen. I've been Madgod. This has been Arkalight.
My brain has melted.
We no longer have brains, and we shall see you all next time for whatever the hell we try to do.
Indeed.
Bye bye.